Hi Fitzzebra, are you guys ready for chapter 3 of our story, Mr. Stink? Because we're looking at the author David Walliams as part of this term's topic of awesome authors. Last chapter, Chloe hid a sausage from her dinner table and she got caught, didn't she? But then her dad agreed to cook some extra ones for her to take to Mr. Stink. Do you think he's going to like them? You ready? Let's find out. Okay. Chapter 3, The Wanderer. Mr. Stink ate the sausages in an unexpectedly elegant manner. First he took out the little linen napkin and tucked it under his chin. Next he took an antique silver knife and fork out of his breast pocket. Finally he produced a dirty gold-rimmed china plate which he gave to the Duchess to lick clean before he set down the sausages neatly upon it. Chloe stared at his cutlery and plate. This seemed like another clue to his past. Had he perhaps been a gentleman thief who crept into country houses at midnight and made off with the family silver? "Do you have any more sausages?" asked Mr. Stink, his mouth still full of sausage. "No, just those 8, I'm afraid," replied Chloe. She stood at a safe distance from the tramp so that her eyes wouldn't start weeping at the smell. The Duchess looked up at Mr. Stink as he ate the sausages with a heartbreaking longing that suggested that all love and all beauty was contained in those tubes of meat. "There you go, Duchess," said Mr. Stink, slowly lowering half a sausage into the dog's mouth. The Duchess was so hungry she didn't even chew. Instead, she swallowed it in half a millisecond before returning to her expression of sausage longing. Had any man or beast ever eaten a sausage so quickly? Chloe was half expecting a gentleman in a blazer and slacks with a clipboard and a stopwatch to appear and declare that the little black dog had set a new sausage-eating international world record. "So, young Chloe, is everything fine at home?" asked Mr. Stink, as he let the Duchess lick his fingers clean of any remnants of sausage juice. "I'm sorry?" replied a befuddled Chloe. "I asked if everything was fine at home, if things were tickety-boo. I'm not sure you'll be spending your Sunday talking to an old vagabond like me." "Vagabond? I don't like the word tramp. It makes you think of someone who smells." Chloe tried to conceal her surprise. Even the Duchess looked puzzled, and she didn't even speak English, only dog. "I prefer vagabond or wanderer," continued Mr. Stink. The way he put it, thought Chloe, it sounded almost poetic, especially wanderer. She would love to be a wanderer. She would wander all around the world if she could, not stay in this boring little town where nothing happened that hadn't happened the day before. "There's nothing wrong at home. Everything's fine," said Chloe adamantly. "Are you sure?" inquired Mr. Stink, with the wisdom some people have that cuts right through you like a knife through butter. Things were, in fact, not at all fine at home for Chloe. She was often ignored. Her mother doted on Annabel, probably because her youngest daughter was like a miniature version of her. Every inch of every wall in the house was covered with celebrations of Annabel's infinite achievements. Photographs of her standing smugly on winners' podiums, certificates bearing her name emblazoned in metallic gold, trophies and statuettes and medals engraved with winner, first place, or little creep. I made up the last one. The more Annabel achieved, the more Chloe felt like a failure. Her parents spent most of their lives providing a chauffeur service for Annabel's out-of-school activities. Her schedule was exhausting to even look at. Mondays, 5 a.m. swimming, 6 a.m. clarinet, 7 a.m. dance lesson, tap and contemporary jazz, 8 a.m. dance lesson, ballet, 9 till 4 school, 4 p.m. drama lesson, improvisation and movement, 5 p.m. piano lesson, 6 p.m. brownies, 7 p.m. girls' brigade, 8 p.m. javelin practice. Tuesday, 4 a.m. violin lesson, 6 a.m. 5 a.m. still walking practice, 6 a.m. chess society, 7 a.m. learning Japanese, 8 a.m. flower arranging class, 9 till 4 school, 4 o'clock creative writing workshop, 5 o'clock porcelain frog painting class, 6 p.m. harp practice, 7 p.m. watercolour painting class, 8 p.m. dance class, ballroom. Wednesdays, 3 a.m. choir practice, 4 a.m. long jump training, 5 a.m. high jump training, 6 a.m. long jump training again, 7 a.m. trombone lessons, 8 a.m. scuba diving, 9 till 4 school. At 4 there was chef training, 5 mountain climbing, 6 tennis, 7 drama workshop, Shakespeare and his contemporaries, 8 show jumping. Thursday, 2 a.m. learning Arabic, 3 a.m. dance lessons, breakdance, hip-hop, crumping, 4 a.m. an oboe lesson, 5 a.m. Tour de France cycle training, 6 a.m. Bible studies, 7 a.m. gymnastics, 8 calligraphy, 9 to 4 school, a 4 o'clock work experience shadowing a brain surgeon, 5 p.m. opera singing lesson, 6 p.m. NASA space exploration workshop, 7 a cake baking class, 8 attend a lecture on the history of Victorian moustaches. Friday, 1 a.m. triangle lesson, grade 5, 2 a.m. badminton, 3 a.m. archery, 4 a.m. flight to Switzerland for ski jump practice. Learn about eggs from an expert on eggs to be confirmed on outbound flight. 6 a.m. do quick ski jump, then board inbound flight. Take pottery class in flight. 8 a.m. Thai kickboxing. Remember to take skis before class. 9 to 4 is obviously school. 4 p.m. channel swimming training. 5 p.m. motorbike maintenance workshop. 6 p.m. candle making. 7 p.m. otter rearing class. 8 p.m. television viewing. A choice between either a documentary about carpet manufacturing in Belgium or a Polish cartoon from the 1920s about a depressed owl. And that was just the weekdays. The weekends are where things really got busy for Annabelle. No wonder Chloe felt ignored. Well, I suppose things at home are... stammered Chloe. She wanted to talk to him about it all, but she wasn't sure how. Bong, 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 bong. No, I haven't lost my mind, readers. That was meant to be the church clock striking 4. Chloe gasped and looked at her watch. 4 o'clock! Mother made her do the homework before 4 till 6 every day, even in the school holidays when she didn't have any to do. Oh, sorry, Mr. Stink, I have to go, she said. Secretly, Chloe was relieved. No one had ever asked her how she felt before, and she was beginning to panic. Really, child, said the old man, looking disappointed. Yes, I need to get home. Mother will be furious if I don't get at least a C in maths next term. She sets me extra tests during the holiday. That doesn't sound like much of a holiday to me, Mr. Stink said. Chloe shrugged. Mother doesn't believe in holidays. She stood up. I hope you liked the sausages, she said. They were scrumptious, said Mr. Stink. Thank you, unimaginable kindness. Chloe nodded and turned to run off towards home. If she took a shortcut, she'd be back before Mother. Farewell, Mr. Stink called after her softly. Goodness me, it's the end of that chapter. Chloe's sister's very busy, isn't she? And I don't know about you, but I'm now hungry for sausages. See you next time for the next chapter. Bye.